but they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Moody. And it's Santos in at the power forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Jake LaRavia. Luka Doncic out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Ayton. And it's LeBron in at the power forward position. The three for Doncic. So, Tim, relative to the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin. And as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this.
A lot in front of them. Now, Smart after the missed three from Stephen Curry. LeBron passes to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And here's Doncic from the arc. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 6.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here's Curry, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Doncic. In the corner, it's James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Curry with another miss.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
LaRavia finds James, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And here is Los Angeles now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Timberwolves.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. They get the rebound. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
The shot by Curry, no good. Lakers leading by 11. The three for Doncic. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Pass to Curry. Now Moody from deep. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
LaRavia inside, defended by Moody. And here is Doncic. Good and smart gets the assist. Doncic has got 12.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's hear it for the most legendary.
A moment now to see the numbers for Stephen Curry. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 22 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
On defense, the Lakers. They lead by 14. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Smart. Back to Green. A 3. And again, no good by Golden State. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's LeBron. Puts it up. And again, it's the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Curry. 8 points for him. Pass to Moody. Now, Green. He's covered by 8. 5 to shoot. Curry outside. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
The 3 for Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Well, turning defense into offense is important, and they did it at the highest level in that one.
Now, Green, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Curry can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 13. Ayton dishes to Smart. Doncic outside. Lets it go with a 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Now, here's Moody. He's defended by LaRavia. Outside Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 14 points.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. In third, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Now here's Curry after Luka Doncic's miss. Now here's Green. Outside Curry. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 17 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to LaRavia. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Laravia. Takes a step back. Outside for Smart. Lakers working the ball around now. Laravia passes to Smart. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors trail by 9. Green dishes to Curry. Here's Santos. Back to Curry. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Curry's got 19 points.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
Now, here's Doncic. And a wide open look for James. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 11-2 run. Doncic against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
That's good from Stephen Curry. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Los Angeles making a switch here. Connects checked in. And a quick look at some of the numbers for LeBron James.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Here's Connect. Hachimura the pass to Kleba. To the inside, to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vincent. Can they get it? Drains the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Checked in for Connect.
Number 20, Nick Smith.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 17-5 run here. Horford in the post. He's on him.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots from the right block. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
LeBron's checked in for Smith. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post comes in for Draymond Green. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And that one falls for Horford. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation, from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. So it's the Warriors now, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. They swipe it. Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. James, no good. James has got one three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And a deep three from Hield. Kleba with the rebound. The Lakers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% for the field. Basket good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Curry is inside. Defended by Vincent. Yep, that one goes in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Hayes throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Stephen Curry, 3 points.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And that can be hard to do on the road, but they're making it happen.
They've got Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's James. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now here's James. His last outing, he had 24 points. Count it.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Now Melton. Pass to post. On the wing, Hield. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
LeBron James attacking. The rebound by Hield.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Three-pointer. And the Warriors, another three.
Yeah, Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Hayes. 8 points his last outing. Hachimura the pass to Vincent. Screen by James. Vincent finds James. Just 3 to shoot. Kleba, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside, Horford. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And here is Hachimura. Still without a basket. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Now, here's Curry. He has 31. Basket counts.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Golden State moving it around. Now, here's Moody. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. And the basket by Curry.
Timeout.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Lakers with some changes. Marcus Smart's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Lakers trail by 7. Smart passes to Hayes. And here is Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Curry. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Moody. Here's Santos. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass.
Now here is Hachimura. 7-point differential. Pass to LeBron. Smart on the wing. And the 3 off target. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Santos, the pass to Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hayes. Doncic against Curry. It's good. Doncic has got 16.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Doncic against Curry. Curry a screen on Smart. Left side Curry. Goes to the reverse layup and cuts it in. Curry's got 40 points.
And the lightning quick release of Curry really came in handy there.
LeBron outside. Smart puts the pick in for LeBron. James buries the three.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Hachimura. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Moody. Here's Santos. Hasn't made one yet.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Ayton, guarded by Green. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Richard, he's defended by LaRavia. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points. Pass to LaRavia. And the Lakers get it back. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Back to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 42 in the game.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Back to Moody. Right side, Green. From 8, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Smart wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
Back to Curry. Floats one. Curry cooks him up inside.
And that is one of Steph Curry's hallmarks. So creative around the rim.
Smart passes to Ayton. Doncic outside. Launches it. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Ayton. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Golden State. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Richard. Here's Santos. Moody the pass to Santos. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 12. Ayton kicks to Smart. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
LeBron outside. Here's Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Outside, Green. The three. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Well, if Green is taking quick shots like that, it speaks to how confident he is.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And here is Curry after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Green with a screen on Doncic. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors another 3.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Now James fires for 3. And Curry pulls it down. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Moody the pass to Curry. Here's Santos. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up, period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Bulls. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Man, it almost doesn't seem possible. You know what I'm talking about, Ernie?
Yeah.
Steph just getting better? How can a guy get better as he gets older? Man, it goes a long way to his work ethic.
Yeah, his pregame is some people's game. And you know what we like to say? He makes it look Steph-effortless. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Warriors leading by 13, setting the floor for the Warriors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Moody, and it's Green, and it's Santos in at the four-man position. Here's Curry, pass to Moody. A three-pointer, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, James. Good and Smart gets the assist. LeBron's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Santos. Now Podziemski. Nothing on the board. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
James looking it over. Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here is Moody. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. He gets it in there.
Well, that's just an excellent job by Green as the screener. First he sets it, then gets the scoring opportunity.
Now here's Smart. He's got 6. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Down low. Green kicks to Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 59 points.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Looking to end the run. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Santos. Curry against LeBron. In the corner, Moody with it. Back to Curry. He's feeling it. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold. But some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
So it's the Warriors now, after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. For the 3, and again, Stephen Curry. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Santos. Pass to Moody. Beyond the arc. A shot by Curry, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Outside, Smart. Here's Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Now, here's Moody. Scoreless thus far. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Lakers trail by 20. James in the high post. He's got 21. That one goes in.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. And they call an illegal screen here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Santos. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside, Smart. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Green. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Podziemski with it. Still yet to score. The Trae.
The incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Doncic passes to LeBron. To the middle. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton gets double-teamed. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Here's Podziemski. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Outside, James. The three for Doncic. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Podziemski finds Curry from downtown, and it's LaRavia with the rebound. Lakers trail by 17. Inside. LeBron going to work inside.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Now here's Curry. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Moody. Here's the screen. And the Warriors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7-12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Smart passes to LaRavia. Down low. Doncic outside. Ball's knocked loose.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Curry with a wide open look. Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Now Curry. After Marcus Smart missing on that last 3-pointer. A shot by Curry, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they double up Doncic. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 10 points.
That long reach by Ayton made it easy for him to collect that rebound and convert.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Marcus Smart. Back to Moody. Golden State moving it around. No problems knocking that one down. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Doncic outside. James sets the screen for Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Now, here's Moody. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Horford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Moody. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Doncic outside. Pass to James. To the inside. And he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Santos. He's got 6. Vincent with the rebound.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Horford with the screen on LeBron. Richard misses the 3. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17-point game. Pass to Vincent from past the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
2 shots.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
No good on that one. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And the second free throw, good. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Now Vincent. Covered by Heel. Pass to Hachimura. Now Vincent, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
James checked in for the Lakers. Warriors leading by 18. And here is Hield. He has 6. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Hachimura kicks to James. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vincent. And the Lakers with another miss. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. He's out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's LeBron in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Curry. Healed from outside. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Healed against James to the right side. Here's Kleber. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 19 points. Healed from outside. Kleber with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hachimura with a screen on Curry. To the middle. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Forget his height. And for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
Healed against LeBron. Healed the pass to Curry. Can't connect from long distance.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Vincent. And here is LeBron, covered by Hield. LeBron passes to Hayes. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Warriors leading by 15. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, and a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kleber's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Quentin Post is checked in for Al Horford.
At the line for 1, Gabe Vincent.
Here's Melton. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Another bucket. Wow.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
4 on the clock. Here's Hayes. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Post, defended by Vincent. And yep, another basket.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short of magnificent.
Smart's checked in for Gabe Vincent. Warriors leading by 20.
Watch Curry, watch Curry. Who's watching here?
Pass to Post. Kleba against Green. Here's Curry. And got it! Another basket.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
Here's Curry. After Luka Doncic's bucket, nobody near Melton. No good from outside. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Outside, James. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Melton. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. Now Hield, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Curry with it. From deep three-point land. Kleba with the rebound. Smart with the ball. Now Green defending. Lets it go. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Golden State. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Post. Here's Melton. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Doncic dishes to Hayes. On the wing, James. Covered by Hield. Hield against LeBron. Now, here's Kleba. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Oh, nice find by LeBron. This guy is the best passer I've ever seen.
Warriors leading by 20. Pass to Post. Up top, Curry. Guarded by Doncic. Curry against Doncic. Curry is inside. And here's Green outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Smart for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers trail by 20. LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. Drills it from outside. Kleba's got 8 points in the quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Here's Post. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Outside for Curry. In the corner, it's Healed. Buries it from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Doncic outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors leading by 20. Right side, Green. Healed finds Post. Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Smart. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Hayes throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Healed. Now Green. Here's Curry with the three. He got it again. Sensational. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Ayton, the pass to Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. They grab their own miss, and that one drops for him. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Warriors leading by 22. Now Podziemski to the paint. Ayton against Green. Down low. And the rejection by Ayton.
And for Ayton, protecting the rim is a big deal for him. I want to see a lot more of this.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
Yet another bucket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. No good on the three.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Curry against Doncic. Steps back. Shoots over Doncic. Curry's shot is off. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Smart. Here's Ayton. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, this is where Ayton is most comfortable. He uses that footwork and soft touch inside. That's really impressive.
Here's Podziemski. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for this team?
I play with a lot of great players. I just try to find them in the spots that they like the ball. Guys really shooting the ball well. I've been a playmaker on this team for some years now. That's my job, so just try to get them the ball in spots on the floor that they like.
You always bring it on both ends. Thanks, Draymond.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.